doing Elo Hell. We're doing it differently today. All right. We're doing a good old Elo Hell. We have two Elo Hell mid laners in this game. We have Rich on blue team. We have Mr. Satire on red team. They are both essentially the same MMRs. Mr. Satire is cooking at Plat 2, 1918 MMR. And I believe that Rich, I want to pull it up, is 1870. Also, you know, Plat 1. He's a higher rank, lower MMR. It is what it is. So that's where we're at. Got two gamers duking it out. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's the first time we're doing this. We're gonna do a mix of top-down point of views, and I'll jump in and we'll first person or whatever third person point of views on them a little bit. I don't know what gods they main. It looks like really only Raijin and Scylla are banned. I think Scylla is banned because they thought Alone was gonna go mid, but he's not mid. It's too mid. Elo Hell player, so that was weird. See how it goes. We have to be very harsh here because if one of them isn't better than the other and they both underperform, then we're in a weird spot. So realistically, either they both pop off and show out in the lobby and show they're as good, and they go kind of equal, or if one of them pops off on the other, it's potentially like a potential that he's in Elo Hell, even if his team is a little worse because he's better. But I don't know, it's gonna be really hard to judge. I don't know how we're gonna do it. It's gonna be kind of as we go, and I'll figure it out what I value and what I think is important. That's looking like Stallone Nox solo, Arachne jungle, Kazimbo support, Charybdis ADC, and Agni mid. And then Rich is on the Thoth mid, the Hebo jungle, Shibalanka ADC, some Wukong solo, and Kumba support. I was wondering the same thing. Where's the audio? Oh, it's there. Why? We can't hear. You can't hear so much stuff. It's crazy quiet. Clear should be pretty standard here for both of them. Not really a lot to worry about here. I didn't check their builds though. We have Book of Thoth build coming out on Thoth, and it looks like he's maybe going Rod first in mid. I just hope it's not Karn's coin. I really hope it's not a Chronos Pendant too. It is just very quiet. I don't know why. I mean, it's high res spectator. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, Arachne going for a crazy early gank over there. Well, man's trying to juice it up on Mamba. Mamba was talking shit, so that might be why. Talk trash, get trashed? Question mark. Virtuoso Pro is the new headset. Yes, it's not a gamer headset. That's the thing I think a lot of people aren't realizing, especially a lot of people have commented. Good job from Rich there. That was a really good play from him to not eat anything and just kind of play with his front facing the whole time. That was beast. Yeah, the new headset's the Pro. It's not a gamer headset. It's a audiophile headset. So most people who get, you know, they can, you know, invest some money into their setup and get away from poo-poo gamer headsets, they go DT 990s because they're like 150 to 200 bucks depending on which ones you get. And most people have them, like lots of people have them, and they are very good quality for the price. These destroy those. They're way more comfortable, and the audio quality is significantly different. It's much better in my opinion. So this also works on consoles. Those all need to, you know, usually want to be powered by something else, and it's just not the same. So this headset, the Virtuoso Pro, you can get on any console. It'll work. And I promise you, if you are on a console, 100% you will not get a better headset. It's impossible. I haven't used the mic. It does have a mic. The mic is part of the cord if you want to use it. So if you remember, I gave Riley a headset, and it was DT 990s a long time ago, and I had like a plug and play mic that you like stuck onto the side of the headset. And I think it's similar to that, but better quality. I just haven't tested it yet. That is the best quality you're gonna get. Agni leaving this wave. Hold on. We want to jump over to this. Agni leaving this wave to go over for a counter gank is super risky. If he gets a kill or anything here, it's massive. But it looks like a really half engagement. And his target's switching here. Yeah, I don't know if they get a kill here. Thoth back to base too. So Thoth took the whole wave. This is really bad for Agni. Very bad for Agni. Thoth gets a free reset and a free wave on this guy. So Thoth is now a large and in charge gamer. It wasn't the worst counter gank, but his team wasn't going in. So I don't know if he communicated it. That's the thing. We don't have comms. We don't know what they're saying. A lot of these Masters games, everybody uses the in-game comms. It's pretty much guaranteed. But I don't know if he, like, I don't know if the little hell people use them. That was a weird rotation to not clear the wave first. I mean, he left on a full wave. It wasn't even close. He's not significantly behind, but he's enough that, you know, as they get into a mid-game team fight, he might be a level or two down, especially if he does it again. So far, solid gameplay, honestly, out of both. Just a bad rotation timer. You never leave that wave. At least he was looking for something, though, because most mid laners just sit here and do nothing. If you say you're an elo hell and you do nothing in the mid lane or in your role, you just sit there and you're AFK, you're not an elo hell. You're not. You have to be a playmaker to carry games. Can't AFK in mid and carry games. Can't AFK anywhere and carry games. So I'll let him walk up and dash. So if you don't have vision of everybody and you don't have your team there to help you, over-aggressing is going to be an easy way to just get picked. Like, he doesn't know where anyone is. If he dashes in because the Agni's there, he might die to Arachne. And a good player like the Agni might only go up to dash if he feels safe. Now, you don't know if he's a good player or not. That's kind of what you're judging. Killer Elite on the board with the first blood. X-Ball getting a Killer Elite. Kind of rough. That's also crazy. Akuna died on the Kuzi. You've been getting beat down this split, 41 and 40. It could be worse. It could be negative instead of a little positive. Agni with the mid secure. So Agni's really catching back up. That wave he missed is now irrelevant. Look, he's the same level. He's higher level. Rich kind of trolling there by not just wanting the actual creeps and stealing them and putting a wall down first. Good play from Agni. Now, I'm not saying Thoth made a bad play, but Agni being aggressive is what you want to see. Another kill? This is what I worry about a lot when we do the Elo Hells. It's inevitable that people are going to die. But it seems like it's impossible for me to balance every lane. It's so difficult. And like Blake is a support. Killer isn't an ADC, but Killer's a good player. Hakuna's a pretty good player. I don't know about Loki. I haven't seen him play a lot. Let's ride around with the Agni a little bit. We've been sitting with Thoth, and it looks like Agni's trying to be aggro, so I'm about it. Blake stinks. He doesn't stink. I'm not saying he's the best player in the world, but he definitely doesn't stink. Somebody should be tanking this for him. He's clearing really like perfectly and doing it right and being pretty safe, considering nobody went up and tanked that, because I hate doing mids by myself as a mid laner. This is a little risky. I don't like that he's playing here. It's all doing red buff. There's a way to flip the map and I forget. It's like control something. Do you guys know what it is? Control N or something? No, it's not. Control N shows wards and stuff. Do you guys remember what it was? Double J told me and someone else did. Control Z or just Z? Not Control Z or Z. All right, Mr. The fact that he's the one, I can't fucking speak, the one he's ganking right now and the jungler is in here is wild, because these are high level junglers. Both the junglers in these games are grandmasters or have been grandmasters players. I don't know if they are currently. They're at least masters, high masters. I don't like that the junglers aren't here for these rotations, and he is. Good playmaking potential. Now, always dead. I say now, he should have killed that Xbalanque. He definitely misplayed. Gotta give him some credit for trying, because Rich still hasn't left this mid lane. Control spacebar? Oh yeah, it is control spacebar. Nice, thank you. We got Rich 0-0-0. It is only 7 minutes. I'm not gonna give him too much shit for it, but he has not left yet. Agni's left and died, so maybe you don't leave. Hey, Kelly. What's up, Flacco? Welcome to the stream, brother. All right, now Thoth getting mids is going to be really valuable for him. He's big now. He's not way ahead, but I feel like he's big. Damage done. Damage done. Jungle's, it's really early, but this is horrendous. That is horrendous. You don't want to see that. Net worth. Not too bad. Not doing too bad. Thoth is a level higher. I don't think he's a full level higher. No, he's not. He's not even a level. He's not even half a level. You can see the XP bar down here. He's about to be 10, and Agni is also very close to 10. All right, Agni going for a gank on the Wukong is crazy because there's no world you kill Wukong. That is never who you want to gank. Good play from Rich here, playing for the dive and just kind of trying to do his thing. He hasn't killed anybody yet, actually. Wait, why didn't he combo off of that? I mean, they kill Hakuna here, but why didn't he just combo off of that so he could keep chasing? All right, he gets an auto attack kill. Did he want to save his ult, I guess? I'm not a fan of that. Bad play from Agni there, though. I'm not going to give him credit for rotating. That was just a bad rotation. You're never killing a full health Wukong with ultimate. Just impossible. He has to be diving or being aggressive, or you need like just a crazy lead to kill him, or he has to be building full damage and be behind. A lot of people are afraid to use ults, and like same with the shards, like the horn shard. They just don't use them. It's okay to use them and them get no use. It doesn't matter. Late game is where your ults need to not be wasted. 5-2, Polly on the board again. We need to expand Sneakin's God Pull. Babaloo, Boobaloo, CB, thank you for the primer. Take a list, thank you for the 67 months. I missed that shit, my bad. He tried to steal there. He had no vision, so he's just throwing it out. See what Agni's gonna do. So Agni is now about a half a level behind. It's not quite a full half level, but basically a half level behind. This is a really sloppy game from the supports as well. Neither of them are doing a whole lot. Thoth build is Book of Thoth and cooldown starter. Agni build is cooldown starter into... Oh, he went Chronos Pendant. I wish he had gone Rod, man. Oh! Wait. He didn't stun. Did he miss his stun? He's dead. Thoth is still alive. He missed Arachne ult. They're out. Great play from Rich to live there. Bad play from Agni. Great play from Rich and a terrible play from Sneakin. I don't know how the Arachne just whiffs his ult. It's so easy to hit Arachne ult now. Supports just stick to duo. Yeah, I mean, all the pro support players have pretty much said you stay in the duo lane for like 8 levels, 7, 8 levels, and then you're out. Sneakin getting exploited by banning Loki, which is criminal because Arachne's nuts. I think he should have gone Mannequin though. I think Mannequin Mace is a better starter by a lot. Misunderstood. That sounds good. You got some sauce for that? I made some spicy chicken things, like these patties I had, and then made some potatoes and made some eggs and threw them all together, and it was good. Some sunny side up type eggs. Oof. The Agni's still not letting up, but he just got chunked. Oh, he tried to shotgun the ult. That actually would have been sick. There's no reason for him to shotgun the ult though. He has a free kill there. He should have 100% killed the Agni. There was no reason to throw his ult early. This game is getting really out of hand really fast. Agni 0-2, Thoth 2-0. That live on Thoth when he really should have died was wild. Oh, okay. Stallone gets a kill on Pauly. Pauly a little out of position. Now Sneakin just... This might be a kill. No, he missed the bomb. He's getting peeled. That was a good peel. Oh, no. He just inted. That was great peel from Makumba. Might he kill? Kill? No. He should be fine. Dude, Sneakin is making it look rough on Arachne, and Arachne's cracked. Always wash chicken? What the fuck are you gonna wash on some raw chicken? What are you washing off? You're not washing off salmonella. You have to cook it. So what the fuck are you washing off? You know that's been proven as a myth, right? By like health individuals that you don't have to like you're talking about rinsing it off with water, right? Like you're not doing anything when you do that. In chicken, yes, you're cooking it all. Like that's why you need your chicken cooked all the way fucking through so you don't get salmonella. It's literally proven that rinsing off your chicken or your meat does nothing. You're completely trolling. Yeah, it does nothing. Good peel into the Arachne. Thoth kind of doing his thing now. Look for the disengage. Let's drop over to Mr. Satire because he was in a good spot to do damage. Looks like a full team disengage though. That's a good team fight. Both mids are positioning really well. Like they don't look out of place. Okay, I want to see him get in on this. His targeting is really bad, man. His targeting on Agni is dog. He doesn't know who to go on. He doesn't hit the same person with all his abilities. He throws out his ult at one person and two's another person. Yeah, rinsing meat does nothing. You can do it. It does nothing. I'm just informing you. I don't really care what you do, but it does nothing. Everything cooks off of it if you're cooking your food correctly. So you're literally doing nothing by rinsing it off. Eat the chicken alive. There's a lot of people that rinse their meat. I read like multiple articles on it because people were arguing about it. I'm like, we don't rinse shit. And then I read it and people were like, yeah, rinsing it does absolutely nothing. It's just like a mental thing. People want to pretend it's cleaning their meat. Like, bro, you ain't cleaning shit. You have to cook it correctly. I will say rinsing off fish with salt and lime and then rinsing it like all that off with water will make the fishy taste go away. But that's not rinsing it off. It's more of the other stuff. Food in America is fucked. I don't think food here is fucked as much as people make it out to be. I think its portion sizes are bigger in some, like not just America. It's bigger in certain places than in others. And the people that have really dinky portions are the ones that bring it up the most. Safe play from the Agni. Rich almost died there. Let's see if he stays. If he's feeling, oh, dude, Loki Sneakin cannot hit spiders. We've seen him miss spiders twice. He's dead. Oh, is he juking? Nope, he got no body blocks. That's wild. Good ult from Rich. Good job sitting back. He's positioning properly right now. That's the first dash he's really made other than to get away. Missed it though, right? I don't think he hit that. We were watching both mid laners, yes. Both mid laners are Plat 1 and Plat 2, same MMR, claiming to be Masters. So they're in a Masters lobby. They're in like a mid Masters lobby, a lower mid Masters lobby, not a crazy high one. There's some higher MMR players. That was a lot of missed abilities. Didn't have to use any actives though. And Mr. Satire just got bopped on the tower. You know, so far, I'm gonna be honest with you, neither mid is playing terribly or playing great. They're existing. They're making mistakes. More mistakes than plays. But the big deal here is I've seen this fucking Arachne int on free kills on Thoth twice. This is a big jungle diff right now. Like severe jungle diff. I mean, what are the levels? Hebo is up 5 levels. And he's not doing crazy stuff. We've been like seeing him in the team fights. He's just sitting back and casting. Good pick up kill from Rich. 3 kills. This is getting out of hand. They're only down 3k, so it's not over, but this is getting out of hand. I'd say out of the two right now, Rich is playing the cleaner game. But Rich hasn't done anything. That's my issue. He's just playing off of his teammates the whole time. And like, that's it. Like, he's just sitting back letting his teammates run the game. And people, whenever I post it on YouTube, people get mad. They're like, isn't that what they're supposed to do? It's like, bro, there have to be glimpses of you doing stuff, like showing you belong in the game. Having your teammates pop off and you just following them around is not proving you should be in that game. It's proving you know how to not feed, which is, you know, a good trait to have. Wait, they stole, Red stole gold. That's sick. Damage difference are at 4K difference right now. Thoth should be higher though, like significantly higher. Thoth does free damage when he's not being dove, and the Arachne cannot dive him. He's struggling. Rich does look better for sure. Because I did try to make plays, but they were bad plays. So, like, I'm not gonna give him credit for just attempting to, and they were bad decisions. Glad he hit that. Free kill for him. They're gonna do fire. With the new god, should you be using the 2 before the 1? It just depends. Depends on how the combo is going, because like if you're going on somebody and you need to stun them right away, no, you're not 2ing first. But if you don't need to stun them right away, then yeah, 2ing first is going to be ideal. Sloan's not trolling. You just played a mage solo. You're worried about Stallone, but the jungle diff is 5 levels. They're running it right now, dude. Goodness gracious. I would say Rich belongs in this game, but I would also at the same time say that Rich probably can't carry himself out of his games playing with this playstyle. So if he uses the same playstyle in his games, it's why he's plat and he's not, you know, Diamond Masteries. This won't get you wins. That's my issue with, like, are you good enough? Is he good enough to play in this game? Yes. But does he deserve to be this MMR? Probably not, because you have to be able to carry the other games to get to this MMR. Blasphemous. There's a ton of research saying it does nothing, bro. Like tons and tons and tons of research. It's like a meme. I read a lot about it because I had never heard of people doing that, and people were swearing by it. I do like the way he positions. He definitely doesn't go too aggressive. He stays within distance, or if like he needs to be far back, he stays far back. So Rich's positioning is definitely solid. I'm not saying Rich is too passive, but I'm saying playing like this is not going to carry you out of plat. Like, Rich legitimately didn't rotate. Where, you know, you see when I play a game, like me and my mid are usually going all over the place. What's up, Tally? I'm good, man. How are you? I wish he would wall dash stun, or earlier, not now. Now I think he's playing fine for team fights because they're up so much. So I wouldn't expect him to be doing dumb aggressive stuff. Yeah, I mean, first of all, you're not washing chicken. You're rinsing it off. Like, wash is a weird ass word. It actually increases risk of salmonella and other other bacteria, because it helps the bacteria spread instead of just cooking it off. The soap on your chicken. Red's down a lot of gold now. Goodness gracious. I kind of want to follow along with... Ooh, good ults. See, like, this is how he needs to play Thoth. So this is good for team fights. I just think he could do more early to make himself more prominent and present. Yeah, it literally says don't clean me with water. It spreads the bacteria that's on it because you're just cooking it off. You're not rinsing it off. I think a lot of old people were told stuff a long time ago and things have changed where actual research has been done. And they don't know that. Because there's lots of shit I remember being told when I was real little that is just completely incorrect. And just old people just didn't know back then. They didn't know any different. Good job of Mr. Satire there, honestly, keeping them from getting Phoenix. That poke was big. Dude, they shocked my house today with chlorine, and that shit fucking smelled. The hot water was just chlorined up until I got all the hot water out of the house, all the fucking water drain. Thank you, Bangle. Bro, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my other merch, dude, or my other clothing. I don't even want to call it merch. I really like it too. But I don't know. I haven't heard back from them in like fucking forever. Like almost a month. It was done. Everything was ready to go. I just had to get in a meeting and like finalize everything. All right. So we're level 19 on Thoth. We're level 18 on Agni. He's doing a good job farming. I really just don't. I'm not a fan of the build. This might be the build that's still up on Smite Source. It needs to be updated. So I'm not going to blame him too much. But I'm just not a crazy fan of this build. He definitely will do a lot of damage late game. I don't like Chronos Pendant. You get with cooldown starter and then blue shaman buff, you're at 20% cooldown. That's all you need on a mage, on like 99% of mages. That's more than enough. And then you could just focus on power and procs and pen. As like your main core other stuff. I really like the Mirrodin on Agni. I really like that. I'm gonna watch Satire. Because Satire's been positioning pretty good too. It's just his team is being run down. That's a problem right there. If he hits that stun combo, nobody dies on his team. He pokes two of them, he stuns two of them, CCs two of them, and no one dies. Good play. That's a good all from the Hebo. I think the Hebo's dead. Good. Rich just got a pick. There. This is a big fight. If he can do, he misses stun. That was a really big potential fight because if he just combos him and kills him, GG. Or if he kills this guy, it's GG. He's missing so much. It's happening because he's sitting back. He's too passive because they're behind instead of just playing around the positioning. Oh my gosh. Let me double check the Thoth build. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. I mean, Thoth has crazy percent pen, so I think or crazy flat and percent pen. So I don't think you need to go Obshard here. I think you go Rod. I think Rod, and then you decide if they're so tanky you need more pen, you can go more pen, or you can just go Soul Reaver. And he's chilling. Yeah, it's the SPL build so they can kill tanks because there isn't a lot of fighting. I would rather him have Rod for fighting. Like, show me an SPL game that has 40 kills at 26 minutes, and I'm watching every SPL game and I'm casting them all on my stream. Sneakin had a really rough early game, but he's kind of coming back. I mean, it was bad. It was real bad. Yeah, this is Elo Hell, but with two Elo Hell players. Both mid laners are Elo Hell. I have to hit him with the quotes. I want to watch the Agni because the Agni's either going to save this or they're going to lose fire and probably lose the game. Yeah, Agni didn't even try. That's a little rough. And now he's in a terrible, horrendous spot. Is he on controller? He's dead. Bad positioning, bad engagement. If you're going to go for fire, you need to just fucking go for fire. It's that simple. You either are or you aren't. So either W key in and figure everything out or run away and don't even be there in the first place. Doing like a half and half is just how you throw games for no reason. Like, I'd rather lose a game because I tried to steal fire than lose because I sat there and watched the game get played. Rich has been very, very good in these last team fights. In all the grouping team fights, he's played great. Ox is solo this game. It's Stallone. He's a mid lane mage player. None of the picks, that was very good ult. None of the picks this game were the problem. It was sneaking getting clapped. He missed so many abilities and it fucked up this game pretty hard. It was a big jungle diff in the early mid game. Like extreme jungle diff. No, I think Rich is having a good game. Like I said, I believe he deserves to be in this. This is a Masters game. He definitely deserves to be in this game and be this MMR. I just don't know from this gameplay if it's possible for him because he doesn't play like he's in plat. He plays like he's playing super safe in a Masters game. You know what I mean? Like he's playing to hit the late game and play around his team. And that won't win you plat games. You got to be able to do your own shit and make your own plays. And he never rotated, which is my biggest telltale, that he probably never rotates and just AFK farms. This is, Rich is Thoth, and then we got Mr. Satire on Agni. Damage numbers. We got 32k from Thoth. He started crazy pumping in the team fights, and then Agni's at 24, which isn't even bad to be honest. Consider he could be higher, and he could have made more plays. He also made a lot of really bad decisions early on rotations. It's funny because the Thoth didn't rotate, the Agni did rotate, but the Agni rotated to the wrong places at the wrong times. There's no reason you're getting picked right now when they have fire. It's crazy. Good job there. Just appeal and keep himself alive. Don't really like them diving for a fight. If he can poke out enough, then there's a chance they don't get Phoenix. X-Ball's not here yet either, so maybe they will be able to defend this. A dream team for SPL? No. My dream for the SPL is that fighting and stuff becomes more relevant in the early mid game, and we don't have games where it's 1 to fucking 3 at 26 minutes. I don't like that he's just staring at Mamba here. I obviously don't want him to dive in and do stuff. Oh, he's dead. That was a very good thought. That was a very good thought. I don't even think he full charged it. I agree, Blasphemous. I think Rich's problem, if we watched him play in a plat game, is that he plays like just play like a competitive style. Like you have 5 good teammates, so you want to play around that style, which is not how you play ranked. You play ranked like you're gonna hard carry and you're gonna be the difference, and you're gonna be in every fight and rotate to everything that you need to make sure your team doesn't get destroyed and it gets you a bigger lead. Good damage from Rich. Great positioning, great use of abilities. I think Mr. Satire is lacking on mechanics and kind of like base knowledge, because his rotation time, like when he wanted to rotate, would have been sick rotations. He just went the wrong places at the wrong times. Mid, he should have, his first rotation was level 4. He should have cleared the midway first and then gone. He could have just fast cleared and then gone over. And then he randomly went to solo to kill Wukong, which is not a kill target. You got to know who you can kill and who you can't. Enigma, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you. We're almost at 3,100 subs again. Shit. Good shit, boys. Thank you. Always a little out of position. We're at the point where Enhanced Fire is up. So hopefully we don't see any crazy mistakes from blue team, because they have a chonky lead. Just standard builds. Nothing crazy. Nothing unique. Got the Calamitous Rod online. The Agni still doesn't have starter and still has bow. Wait, this Agni is so far behind on gold. What? Okay, yeah, Agni has been farming horrendously. Good play from Thoth. They're just letting him free cast too. No dive. Obviously it's a Nox. I think it's a damage Nox, so not gonna be a crazy dive, but this Thoth free casting is a problem. You ban Thoth if you're gonna pick gods that aren't warrior dives. If you're gonna play ranged or really just something that can't dive in the solo lane, ban Thoth for your team, or you ruin the game for him. You doing anything for 3,500? So I have a bunch of plans, like basically starting tomorrow night. We're gonna do Bitbot tomorrow night, and I have these new alerts that are based around you gifting subs, and you get to spin a wheel, which more than likely you'll have a positive effect on yourself, but it could potentially have a negative effect on yourself. And then at the end of the month, there's a 30% reduced cost for gifted subs for the last 4 days of the month. So I'm going to pair that with a couple of sub goals. Bitbot is a program that you can run, and you can set it up so gifted subs or bits or certain, it's called Bitbot, but certain things can trigger stuff to happen on your screen. So it can close the game, it can make me back and sell an item, it can make me use my health bots, it can make me do a 360, it can make me use my ult. But there's some new stuff I've seen in Tarkov that I'm gonna add a like Smite version of it. I want to add a raw flashbang basically, so you can make my screen like get raw flashbanged randomly, and some other stuff kind of similar to that. Feet cam, dude, my feet are out right now. It's crazy. Toes are towing. With a Virtuoso, do you need a preamp? No. Nope. You can use one, but you do not need it. That was the worst part about Bitbot before, is Book of Thoth was hyper meta and Transcendence was hyper meta. So I was going it every game and then it was getting sold. And then I'd buy it again and stack it and then it was getting sold again. And it was like making me get shit on in my games at the end game. Blue does still have a tier 1 tower. Blue, like this blue team is popping off. Paulie had a really good early game. Rich is doing his thing in the mid late game. Like I said, I will say Rich is in a form of elo hell. I just think there's a reason he can't get to Masters. Yeah, it was book and tablet. They were both getting sold as soon as I'd stack them, bro. This shit was frustrating as fuck. Yeah, I was gonna do Bitbot last night, and then I realized we had patched, so there was no way I was doing it. Surprised he went lifesteal here. I mean, I guess he's full everything. He doesn't need percent pen. He doesn't need cooldown. Yeah, I guess red's the only thing he can go. It's funny. Yeah, we're gonna do another elo hell. I like this. I think I like this a lot. I don't know if I like it better than elo hell, but I think we've done so many regular elo hells with people failing me that this gives 2 people the chance to not fail me. I also think the point of view of just swapping between the 2 is God tier. It gives us like no downtime. So I think we're gonna do this again, just with a different role. Assuming I have people, around the same rating in some role. Can't go roll with green. Yeah, but does he really need it? If he's playing right, he doesn't need it. So like, here is where I see, we're gonna see potentially Rich be like not belong. I think he belongs, but I think he's afraid to make a play. I don't think he's gonna be confident in his ults if this is how the defenses are going, and he's not gonna one shot who he needs to one shot, or he's not gonna poke who he needs to poke because he's sitting too far back. I'm not really interested in doing solo versus solo, to be honest. I think that's kind of ignorant on me to do it, because I'm judging 2 solo laters. It's like one of them is going to be better or have the better game, right? Like you guys aren't rotating as early. It's not the same thing. That would have hit. I'm pretty sure that was good ult. ADC versus ADC. If there's 2 ADCs, it's either 2 jungles or 2 ADCs. Yeah, I'll probably do Elo Hell on my You Lost to a Dad account. So we'll be like 2,500 MMR games. This guy Tricky lost 800 MMR as an ADC. Yeah, that dude stinks. That dude stinky. So stream, I mean, we got a little bit of down. Oh, wait, hold on. I was going to tell you guys something, but if they're going to contest his fire, Stallone ulted there? He did. He ulted early. They can contest. Good ult. Good job by Thoth. That's how he needs to be. When they have the position advantage, playing close and just getting that ult off at point blank range is the move. Good shit. I was gonna tell you guys, remember I got new glasses prescriptions like 4 or 5 months ago? Well, I had problems with it. I felt like something was off, and I've realized in the last 2 days that my left prescription is completely wrong. I basically can't really see out of my left prescription. Like it's not super blurry, but it's not clear at all. So I'm going tomorrow to get it fixed, which will probably mean in like 2 weeks get it fixed. Or I might have to get new glasses if they don't have if I don't want to wait. All right, that's the game. Good play from blue team here. Just open my eyes. You know, there's a social media influencer who has a class she teaches about how you don't need glasses, and if you just believe you can see, then you'll be able to see. Oh my gosh, that knockup was huge. She legit teaches a class, and I watched the like breakdown of it. Like someone went and took the class to like roast it. And she literally just talks about how, you know, she doesn't have no real science or anything or exactly how you do it. She says you just believe. Like at the end of it, she's like, yeah, just believe. You don't need glasses. You don't need them anymore. Your eyes will heal themselves. I think an Elo Hell tournament would be possible. Or the best ones from each game advance. I would say there's only like 4 decent performances in Elo Hell out of all I've done. I've probably done 50 to 100, and I think we've only had like 4 or 5 decent performances. This is probably the best one to me, to be honest. I don't think there's any doubt. He just went 16-1 at 19. I just think I know why he is plat. I think I know why he's not winning more games than plat. Yeah, he just popped off. He did have no one diving him. The team comp on the enemy team definitely impacted his play and what he was capable of doing. But I'm not going to hold that against him. Yeah, he was free casting the whole time. I think, Rich, your problem is, and why you're in plat, is because you just sit and you AFK in mid. And you play around your team. You can't play around your team in plat, even in diamond. Your teams are dog shit. You need to start rotating and just do good rotations. And, you know, clear wave, go to duo lane and see if you can get a pick or see if you can win the lane or something. Or, you know, just look for plays. You don't have to overcommit for them. Just look for, you know, the attempt at something. It'll give you way more wins. Agni, on the other hand, I think you had some mechanical issues, and I think you tried to make plays, but they were the wrong plays. You left mid lane and missed a whole wave when you tried to go help duo. And if you are going to go help duo, you have to spam, like fight, gank. You need your team to go in, and you need to commit off of it. Then you went and you tried to gank the solo lane, which is a full health Wukong was all. That's never going to happen. That's just a waste of your time. Nerf maybe for them, dude. Thank you guys for doing that, Elo Hell. We are